everyone, my name is Dre. This video is going to be about my skincare routine, what I've learned over the years acting and modeling, and tips I've gotten from industry professionals, makeup artists, brands, etc., and also doing my own research online and just watching YouTube videos. I don't think you need to spend $1 million on every product. Often it's just the marketing and the packaging. I do like pretty packaging, so sue me. I'm going to include images of the products I discuss, pricing from low to high, which you can screenshot if you'd like. Okay, so let's jump in. I start the day by washing my face. I know that sounds like a given, but some derms suggest not to because overnight your skin builds its own natural barrier against the environment, pollution, UV radiation, and it can strip that away. But I'm in the shower and the water is there, so I may as well. Right now, I'm using this $15 La Roche-Posay, and this also has niacinamide, which is a type of vitamin B3, and a great antioxidant that locks in moisture, decreases inflammation, hyperpigmentation. This is like all stuff that I really need. La Roche-Posay also has a great salicylic acid wash for $16, which is good for breakouts, or I'll use Neutrogena, which is only $8. The Ordinary has a great wash with squalane, which is anti-inflammatory, has antioxidant properties, and is helpful in maintaining that skin barrier we mentioned. I also love Pacifica products because they're just very clean products that are very effective, but they're so pretty, the packaging, and they're not that expensive. You can get this at Target for like $10. I hope you like my slide. Okay, then I will use a toner. My go-to is Sephora's brand because it's only $14 and it has 5% niacinamide and zinc, but I also like Pharmacy and Glow. Their toners are great as well. Then I'll use a vitamin C, which helps with exfoliation, hyperpigmentation, wrinkles, and brightening the skin. It should contain 10 to 30% L-absorbic acid. Since it's an acid, you can start on the low side. It has to be in the correct bottle because it has to maintain a stable pH level, but the products I list are, otherwise they shouldn't charge so freaking much. Right now I'm using Believe. I don't even know if that's how you say it. It was $45 and I love it because it has vitamin C and E and 4 types of hyaluronic acid. Whatever. I got a sample of Dr. Dennis Gross vitamin C. I've actually purchased this before and it was too strong for me, but if you can go strong, go for it. It's 15% vitamin C. It's $85 for the bottle and the packaging is great. You can tell it's got stable packaging. I've also used Sunday Riley's vitamin C Glow Serum and their oil, which is $85, and I don't have it with me, but I just love anything by Sunday Riley. They're my favorite. If you want to spend the least, The Ordinary has a good vitamin C for $6. If you want to spend the most, SkinCeuticals has a vitamin C that's extremely popular and it's $180. If I don't plan on wearing makeup to hide my sad red face, I will use Dr. Jart's Cicapair Tiger Grass Cream, and it's good for redness both short and long term because it's healing as per Sephora's sales associate. It has Jart Biome, Centella RX, and Reparative Cicabond. I don't know what any of that is, but I know I need it. This also has niacinamide. Other niacinamides I've used would be Sunday Riley, of course, and that's $65, but The Ordinary has a good standalone niacinamide and it's like $6. Then I will put on a moisturizer or an oil if I'm not doing self-tapes because the oil can make my skin shiny and no one is gonna hire that. Right now I'm using Trader Joe's Marula oil, which was only $9 and it's really fantastic. But I also like Sephora's moisturizer and it's $18, or this Cora Turmeric Glow I got a sample of, but it's $62, and for a moisturizer I don't spend that much. So yeah, maybe when I'm monetized. Okay. Then I will put on an SPF. Obviously, it's basically a sin in the skincare community if you don't talk about SPF or wear it. Right now, I use Trader Joe's because it's not only affordable at $10, but just generally dope. And I don't go crazy with SPF as long as it's like at least 30 and goes on clear. I also like the Sun Bum because it's a convenient spray and smells like bananas. Others I've tried and loved are Supergoop and Tatcha. Tatcha also contains niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, but it's pricey AF for an SPF, so Throughout the day, I literally do nothing to my skin, so we'll skip these hours. At night, if I wore makeup that day, which I probably have, I will use these Trader Joe's cleansing wipes with tea tree oil. I've heard you shouldn't wipe your face, but these are so convenient and cheap, and I love them, so sue me. Careful around your eyes or you'll basically go blind. Just kidding, but they might sting if you're a sensitive bitch like me. You can also use a melt-away balm, and actually I would recommend that over these because it's less irritating, and the balms actually last for a really long time. Then I will wash my face with this Kale Detox, which I already listed on the first slide. After I wash my face, I'll use one of those moisturizers or oils that I've already mentioned, and a couple times a week I'll use an AHA acid. I used to use Sunday Riley Good Genes for $122, but now I use Pharmacy for $60 for no other reason than I needed a change in my life. Sunday Riley's is still great. This has less product in it, which is why it's cheaper. AHA acid brightens, exfoliates, and improves wrinkles and discoloration. It's good. If you want something exponentially cheaper, get The Ordinary. I've not tried it and don't know if it's as effective, but the reviews say it works. A couple days a week, I will use tretinoin, which is so strong that this has literally lasted a year because I just use a dab, and I always put it over moisturizer or Vaseline or something. It comes from vitamin A, and it promotes skin cell turnover, so it's great for acne, anti-aging, fine lines and wrinkles, skin texture, and dark spots. It's like the holy grail for anti-aging. But be careful because there's something called the retinol scaries when you first use it. It can cause flakiness or breakouts. When I first started it, I always made sure to not use it the night before I had an audition because it would make my skin flaky. Tretinoin requires a prescription, so you can start with retinol, which you can get at Sephora or wherever. The prescription is higher concentration, so you may want to start with the other one anyways. You should use it at night and not in the sun, and don't mix it with vitamin C, benzoyl peroxide, or the AHA, BHA acids. You can start with an inky retinol alternative for $13. I started with Sunday Riley's because I was feeling bougie at Sephora that day and dropped $100 on something I didn't even know I was buying. Here's a slide. Sometimes when I remember to open the drawer that has the Vaseline in it, I will remember to slug, which is a moisturizing technique that you can do 2 to 3 times a week. It's amazingly cheap because you just slather petroleum jelly on your face as the last step of your routine. There's no slide for that. It's just Vaseline, $4 CVS. When all that is done, I will use this Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash. Oh, it's also a brow serum. Cool. I used to use Rodan & Field's Lash Boost, and it made my lashes so long, I look like a drag queen. But this is a cheaper alternative that still works, it just takes longer. Similar to Rodan & Field's is Grande Lash, which you can get a small tube at Sephora for $36 and a large tube for $125. I will also use a lip mask. Throughout the day, I'll use this Sephora lip balm for $5. It has squalane and avocado butter, so that's cute. I just got this Laneige lip mask with berry fruit complex, vitamin C, and coconut oil for $24. Or you can try Pharmacy's brand, which has vitamin C and peptides for $22. They say you can tell how old someone is by their hands and their neck because you can't get Botox there, so it's good to moisturize both. I just started to use this Beloved product at Target for $5. And this is my pillowcase. This is a serious inclusion. Sleeping on silk is good for your skin and hair. Silk absorbs less moisture than cotton or linen, so it would prevent drying. It doesn't smash your face as much, and it also reduces tangles and frizziness in your hair. I got this for pretty cheap on Amazon, and it's pink, so it's pretty. For acne spot treatment, I've used La Roche-Posay with 5.5% benzoyl peroxide, lip hydroxy, and glycerin. Oh, and this is my dental floss. Just kidding. But actually, this is pretty good dental floss. It glides. Since that was a lot, I will post a slide that shows what I do in a day now, since I do not do all of that at one time because it's just too much. Also, I have found from personal experience that stress is a huge factor, so it's super important to take care of your mental state for so many reasons other than vanity and skin health, but that is the topic of today's video. And what you put in your body is just as impactful as what you put on top of it, as it will manifest externally. I'm not going to cut wine because life is crazy, and I gave up trying to be a monk or David Goggins years ago. Wine does have resveratrol, which is good for skin, but you'd have to drink a bunch of it to get enough of the effects, and the alcohol would counter the resveratrol, so I don't buy into the whole red wine is good for your skin. I wish, okay? It's just not on the list. I still drink it. Lastly, and this one is so niche, I occasionally use an affirmation like, I age in reverse, or I have youthful, healthy skin, you know, if you're into that. I'd also like to acknowledge that aging is entirely normal given the actual passage of time, and I don't promote trying to look 20 for the rest of your life, but a few less wrinkles doesn't hurt. Okay, I hope that this has helped. I plan to do other videos like this, including one for hair care, laser treatments, working out, what I eat to stay trim. If you have any requests, type it in the comments. All YouTubers, let me know in the comments, but seriously. And if you've made it this far, wow, I love you. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the video. We're done.